What exactly is the job of Congress anyway? Last I heard, it was to secure the blessings of liberty and promote the general welfare, or at least that's what it's supposed to be. Somebody needs to remind the Republicans of that. They seem to think that the only job Congress has is to oppose a black president. Something's wrong with these people. They're just a bunch of old white people who think the nation still should belong to them. Well, it doesn't. And you may as well get ready for that. I hear Clinton's been running around telling everyone that she was poor when she came out of the White House. Really, Hillary? By whose standards? Seems to me you're quite rich by most people's standards, maybe perhaps not as rich as some of your compadres, but by the average American. You've got plenty of money, and you've never been poor. It seems that there's a lot of contention about the latest Supreme Court decision involving contraceptives. Quite frankly, I don't understand what all the hoopla is about. It would seem to me that birth control is a matter of personal responsibility and not the responsibility of your employer. Quite frankly, they're right. Has America lost its touch? Depends on who you ask. If you ask the rich, everything is just fine. In fact, it's never been better. But for the rest of us, it's quite another matter. It would seem that the right has sold out to the rich, and the Republican Party is now almost entirely owned and controlled by Wall Street. That's not a very admirable condition. There's a new political reality in America today. It's not the same country it was 100 years ago. Things have changed. New faces, new people, new ideas. Some good, some not so good. Nevertheless, America has changed, and there's going to have to be a change in attitude among its inhabitants to go along with it. Not everyone's going to like it, but everyone must adjust. I see the contentious Mississippi race is finally over, and the Tea Party laws. Get over it. Same thing goes with Boehner, who seems to want to sue Barack Obama for using presidential powers, the same kind of powers that Bush used, but no one said anything. Guess what? Get over it. America the Great. At least that's what we once thought. But let's face it, there have been many changes. The middle class has been attacked, and attacked royally. Let's face it, most of their jobs have been shipped overseas, and most of them are not coming back. So what do you do with all of these people who are out of work? Some changes have to be made. Some adjustments have to be made for the middle class. We have to bring America back to the land of the promise for everyone. So what choices do you really have in the upcoming election? It isn't that the Democrats stand for everything that I believe in, because they really don't. It's that the alternative is one that can't be considered. You basically have a bunch of rich people who have duped a lot of angry white people into thinking that they share a common agenda because of a black president. That's really all you've got.